Woo! Little snowy out there today. All right, come on. 2025 running goals. If you have not seen that vlog yet, upper right-hand corner, I'll do my best to link to it down below in the description of this video. Oh my, it's inspiration. All right, if you need a little oomph, you need a little spark to get your juices going in 2025, all right, go watch that vlog and then read the comments. More importantly, read the comments down below. And I haven't replied to all of them yet. I will do my best in the next couple of days to reply to more of your comments. It's inspiring. It's beautiful because many of you had a hard year like I did in 2024. And yet you're still chasing, pursuing, going for those goals, going for those dreams, whatever they might be, in the ultra scene, in the marathon scene, in the 5K, 10K, all right, some high schoolers chiming in about upcoming track, all right, which, you know, it's a little ways off, but it's not too far off, maybe a month and a half before you start really getting ready for spring track. And we're turning the page on a hard 2024. Most of you know that by now with respect to what happened with True Love and I and the family. And we're getting ready and excited for 2025, which is why you may have clicked on this video. Thanks for being here, by the way. I'm getting ready, finally, for a road race. A half marathon, not a marathon. I'll get to that in a second, why I chose half versus full. And I was just reflecting and thinking, when was the last time I put in an honest, true, and real training block for a road race? And you might be thinking, Seth, obviously, it was CIM. But if you go back, you look at the training log, I did my best for CIM, but you know me. I'm always going to put, I'll just say a little I'm always going to put joy over lifetime PRs or even even over an OTQ attempt, because, well, first of all, life is too short. But I just love running in the mountains. But training and racing, FKTing in the mountains is not exactly conducive for getting ready for a road marathon at sea level in California. So the race really didn't pan out. I put in, I'd have to go back and look, but it was either 6 weeks or 8 weeks of a concerted effort to get ready for CIM. It's not enough. You need, you know, in my mind, you need 16 weeks, really at least, to get ready for an honest, amazing road marathon effort. So then I started thinking more and more, wait a minute, how long has it actually been since I've really gone for a road race? I couldn't believe it. It was Rotterdam. It was Rotterdam. It was almost, not there yet. April 2025, that'll been 3 years since Rotterdam. Shout out to everybody in Rotterdam and Amsterdam. We had great group runs there. And that was the last time I put in a great effort in a training block. Now, I did PR, that's good. So I PR'd in Rotterdam for my full marathon, but it's just, you know, injuries, having babies, that's basically it. And then just pursuing the mountain running versus road racing. So, bottom line, I tell that little backstory to tell you, as you're thinking, actually, let's do it right now. Question of the day. Why did you choose to focus, so again, back to the goals vlog, upper right-hand corner, why did you choose to focus on your particular race? You know, whether it's March, April, May, June, why did you choose that distance in this first 6 months of 2025 for racing, and ideally for your peak race, okay? Maybe it's a mile. Maybe you're getting ready for a mile, whether it's a road mile or you're in high school. Maybe it's a 100-miler. Maybe it's a 200-miler. Maybe it's a 50K. Whatever the case is, why did you choose that distance for your peak race in the first half of 2025? So, the thumbnail. You may have noticed a little difference on the thumbnail, and I've dabbled in this in the past. Again, it's just been wild at the DeMoor household for feels like years, but it's really been like months at this point, where I've attempted to communicate, you know, the training block, the workouts, the type of run, even the shoe choice, not so much anymore. And it's an idea that I had, probably 2 years ago at this point, to change the thumbnail so you know, as you see that thumbnail, you know what you're clicking on. So today's thumbnail, it looked a little different. I'll just say day 7 of blank. I don't know yet. All right. Meaning I don't know which half marathon. I have some ideas. All right. Should I put them on the screen right now? All right. Let's do it. I want to make the choice, by the way, which half marathon I'm going to race in the next 7 to 10 days. I'm researching. I'm doing the, you know me, sea level, as flat as possible, and competition. That's really what I'm looking for a lifetime half marathon PR effort. So there they are on your screen. That's just what I've researched so far. And somebody put one out on the Strava group. I wish I could remember your name. I'll try and pull you up, that I had never heard of in New York. But I don't know if I have enough time to get ready for that race by, I think it's March 22nd. Anyway, I digress. That's the little explanation behind the thumbnail, is that I'm going to try and communicate to you and bring you along the journey and maybe give you some ideas for workouts and recovery and work in the gym and recovery in these next 12 to 14 weeks as we get ready for a lifetime half marathon PR effort. And all right, question of the day, part 2. Where did I set my lifetime half marathon PR? And it was a fun day. Even though, gosh, I did have stomach issues that day. I just, not for like a mile or two, but I worked through it. Anyway, that was a beautiful day. Name it down below in the comp. Feels like, was that 4 years ago? Yeah, that was 4 years ago. So I'm 30. How old am I? 30? I would have been 35. Wow. So that's when I set my lifetime half marathon PR down yonder. I'll just leave it at that. So I'm just trying to pull up this gentleman who left a great comment real quick. His name is Maddie. Maddie, thank you for the idea for the half marathon. All right, here we go. Why the half marathon? Conducive for family life. All right, training for a half marathon versus a marathon, in my humble opinion, it's quite a bit different. You really gotta buckle down in that marathon training block. If you wanna really excel, half marathon, you need to buckle down, no doubt. But it's different. It's just mostly around volume, okay? There you go. So that's number 1. Number 2, dipping my toe back into competitive road racing. Rather than just jumping right into the marathon, it's like I just need to dip my toe into the half marathon distance. I'll be frank, and here's my training log. I'll share more about this in future videos. Is confidence, rebuilding confidence. It's just, CIM didn't go great, and so just rebuilding a little bit of confidence. It helps. Rather than just diving into the marathon, easing back in with a half marathon. So, just literally, it's between the ears a lot of times. So rebuilding confidence at the half marathon distance first. All right, readapt the body. Speed, pavement, concrete versus vertical, dirt, snow up in the mountain. Like it's different. It's different on the joints, the ligaments, the bones, the muscles, all of that. So you got to readapt the body, and that's what I plan to do, again, at a shorter distance, versus the 26.2. All right? And last but not least, historically speaking, based on the professional runners I followed, even based on some of you out there, it's really difficult to set a lifetime marathon PR before a lifetime half marathon PR, okay? Like it's a stepping stone process. This sport that we do, it's stepping stones. It's not just, snap the finger and you're gonna go off for 60 points in the NBA, or you're gonna hit a 60-yard field goal in the NFL. There's no flukes. There's no, trick plays in long distance running compared to the NFL. Go Broncos, go Donkeys, come on. Shout out to Jeremy in Buffalo. So that's why I'm easing my way back in, is like, if you want to chase goals at the marathon distance, you also got to chase goals at the half marathon distance. So that's what we're doing in late March, early April. I already asked the question of the day. There you go. And again, just kind of keep an eye. Turn on the alerts for new videos as we progress. If you want, a lot of people have said, Seth, I stopped following you because you stopped uploading every single day and you don't publish at 5 a.m. every day and yada, yada, yada. just turn on the alerts because sometimes I publish at 5 a.m. Every day, or not every day, not every day. Sometimes I publish at 5 a.m. Sometimes, like this video, I'll publish at 4 p.m. All right, so I publish whenever I want now, is the bottom line. So turn on those alerts so you don't miss a vlog. Onward and upward, that is why I'm running a half marathon, and I look forward to reading your answers to the question of the day with respect to why you chose your particular distance to start off 2025. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, man. All right, right there. I've made so many videos on training blocks. I almost said thousands. Not hundreds, but I've made many videos about training blocks. I'll toss it to one right, like how to build a training block right there. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other.